Hey, what up, everybody? Yo, what's going on? Hope everybody doing good. But yo, check it out. So I was this topic really, this really what I'm about to speak on is something that is kind of a taboo topic. It's kind of can be an uncomfortable topic, but it's definitely something that need to be addressed. You know. But I was watching a certain very popular political based podcast that's conservative leaning. Matter of fact, I say very conservative. And I don't like the I don't consider myself conservative or progressive. Just like most people, I have some parts of me that's conservative. And then it's some things that I'm progressive on. Like no one's just one well, there are people that's just one sided, but if you are one sided, then you're out of balance. You're off track already. But anyway, this podcast they like to make certain judgments and comments about uh, the progressives or alternative community, specifically LGBT friendly community, uh, and they're always making comments about their influence on culture, the negative, talking about how negative it is, or uh, they have a lot of negative opinions about, and a lot of it is based on uh, religious dogma, which is, I guess that's fine if it's controlled and you're still respectful, but a lot of times they cross the line. But what really what really bothers me about this podcast is I noticed something that they wasn't speaking on, and that's what I really think is hypocritical. Because from my experience, a lot of people in that community report experiences as a child with a lot of with sexual abuse, or they had sexual trauma as kids. A lot of times that's reported in the LGBTQ community. Sorry, that's a lot of letters for me to say. Excuse me if I messed it up. But but at the same time, yeah. So that's reported a lot, and a lot of times that's not something that's addressed. But the problem with the podcast. Sorry, I don't mean to ramble. I'm trying to drive at the same time while I break down this kind of touchy topic. But it's crazy because at the same time, the same podcast that often attacks this community, it's crazy what they're quiet about, because they also are very quiet or nonchalant when it comes to addressing certain, and I'm not going to name any names here, but y'all are smart people. Y'all can put two and two together. But they often avoid holding certain political figures accountable when it comes to accusations that these political figures have when it comes to pedophilia or sexual abuse with minors. And so I'm like, that's crazy how you can call out one community for how they may act or their morals, but at the same time not acknowledge how that's connected to the abuse and just blatant crimes that a lot of these political figures have been accused of and rarely face justice for. And the hypocrisy there is just crazy. Don't sit there and down talk one community but not speak up on issues that actually create some of the or issues that actually influence these people becoming who they are. Yeah, I mean it's just crazy. Like the hypocrisy there is just so one sided, and a lot of people like to judge and a lot of people like to judge and make all these assumptions about people without understanding what people have been through, and they make excuses for their political party or their side of the aisle. And so it's just crazy. You can't have accountability on just one side. If accountability only means something to a certain side, then it doesn't mean anything at all. And when it comes to children and when it comes to minors, then it has to mean something. So I just wanted to speak on it, like that's a real thing. Abuse and sexual abuse of minors in the connection with the LGBTQ community, that's a real thing, and that's something that we have to acknowledge. And so we have to protect. I mean, we have to protect our youth, but we can't sit here and not hold these people accountable. These politicians, everyday people, whoever they may be, celebrities, whoever they might be. How can you not hold these people accountable? Turn a blind eye to that or downplay it. Yeah, you may speak on it every now and then, but you don't go nearly as hard for that as you do about, I'm just gonna say for instance, someone having blue hair or, walking down the street with the same sex. I mean, I get it, it's different from how you think, but let's connect all the dots here. Let's not live in ignorance. I mean, it's 2026, and these people are supposedly educated, so they should know better. I mean, but it's just ignorance. So I don't know, man. Let me know what y'all think about that. How y'all feel about that? Am I off with this? I mean, I'm not a part of that community, but I respect it. Matter of fact, I say I am a part of. I'm a part of the human community. So we're all human beings. We have to look out for each other. I'm definitely a part of the what they want to call the minority community. So we just gotta start telling the truth about a lot of the hypocrisy that's going on out here. But anyway, let me know what y'all think. Leave a like, comment, share. Give me feedback on this one. I'm really interested in hearing what people have to say about this. Till next time, holla at your boy.